So our next session, which I want to do, is with Arya. And this month is for women's empowerment. And for me, women's empowerment only start if we take care of our future generation. And I feel very, very, it's a proud moment that Arya is with us, who is 14 years old, and she has achieved so much. And I'm so happy to invite her to this session. But 4 points of introduction for her. She's already on the camera. She is a founder of Peckish Me application. So last year she got nominated and she also won the Young Future Entrepreneur Award. And that is how I got to know about her. And then she is youth ambassador for 100 community, where she actually is supporting the other youth like her. And she's a martial art champion. She's a school captain and of course the passionate technologist. So today we have Arya with us, and I would give all the sessions to her. Arya, please come on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay, Arya. Thank you so much. And I think you want to present few slides, so I will give you the control. So feel free to share. And I do have few interesting questions to ask you, because I'm sure how I'm very excited to know about your journey of 14 years old, because when I was 14 years old, I don't know what I was doing. I was not even thinking about the technology. So it will be really good for us to ask you the questions. So please, over to you, Arya. I'll stop my share so you can take the control.
Can you please enable participant screen sharing?
That's a good one. Let me do that.
Thank you.
Let me pause the record. Perfect. Over to you, Arya.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Arya. My interests are in sports and technology. I recently picked up soccer and it's been so much fun. I regularly practice karate as it allows me to focus my mental energy and have discipline in my actions and decisions. For my career, I am interested in building an empire that can connect people and give everyone the same equal opportunity. I believe that technology is mainly focused on able people, which is exactly why I want to build a platform that both able and disabled people can use. This thought is what led me into tech, as I wanted to build an app that was unbiased, which is what Pekshme is. Today, I want to help and inspire young budding entrepreneurs in the audience and show them my innovation thought process in developing Pekshme. My innovation thought process is split up of 5 stages. The first stage is ideation. There's a little spark that occurs before the aha moment, like a current shifting through your body. You feel a powerful sense of purpose which drives you to conceive a revolutionizing idea. Whilst you are drinking from the fire hose of ideas, you are bound to come across some half-baked ones, which is where I apply step number 2, screening. As you sift and sort through your ideas, evaluate the pros and cons and consumer safety, you pick the right idea, which is apt for where you are in life right now. An practical idea feels refreshing at first, but as you start unpacking the details, the cons outweigh the pros. On other occasions, you may have an idea that requires several players, and without their involvement, your product becomes unviable. For example, a few years ago, I was thinking of developing a mental health app, an app that would support teenagers facing challenges such as youth obesity, lack of confidence, and mental well-being. I was drawn to this idea because I went through something similar, where I became obese during lockdown and wanted a pointed perspective on how to achieve fitness. This app could enable teenagers to take charge of their mental well-being and shape their mindset for success. However, the drawback was the absence of affiliations with experts, such as nutritionists, psychologists, and counselors. Now, whereas Pekshme was an app where not only could I build it ground up with my own technical upskilling, it was also an app that had the benevolent purpose of driving inclusivity through technology. This is where we move on to develop. There are 2 aspects to develop, the business aspect and the technological aspect. From a business point of view, we have to consider the market differentiators, which set us aside from our competitors with similar offerings. When researching for Package Me, I found out that there was a myriad of options for people without disabilities, which is why I wanted to target this niche and fill this market gap, which would drive tremendous customer value and connect the community to the true potential of technology. As I was researching the services and platforms to use in my product, I became cognizant of the new skills that I need to develop. So I took initiative to complete the Microsoft Azure AI Fundamentals Certification course, along with being a part of Girl Geek Academy, where I learned coding, game development, AI, ML, and other new emerging technologies. The next step is to adapt. We need to be adaptive and flexible in order to achieve the higher purpose. We still want our product to be used in the future and not become, ancient. So the way I keep up with the latest technologies and see how entrepreneurs are using them to shape their platforms in a way that is suitable for consumers' needs. I keep track of the latest security trends and IT threats in order to make sure that my app remains safe. I also try to see how can I use services in a new way to make my product futuristic as technology is evolving every day. The next step is to implement. Now, after we implement our knowledge of services and platforms, we create a concrete concept. This is where all our components are refined, and our product is applying and following all the latest trends in security, accessibility, and app functionality. I'm currently on the design and development phase of the innovation process. However, whilst using the Azure platform, I'm sure Package Me's development will accelerate in time. The innovation thought process taught me to fall in love with the problem, not the solution. Because when you are in love with the problem, you can generate radical solutions which can help you lead society into a new era of technology. I believe that technology is going to drive humanity into a world where accessibility, inclusivity, and ease of life become priorities. You don't need to know everything when you start. However, you should be willing to make the effort to learn as you go. The values of your product and the purpose driving it talks about the type of products you will build in the future. So the next time you have a light bulb moment, don't switch it off. Instead, embrace the moment and let the vision shift your thoughts. After all, success and greatness is not something people are born with, but it's cultivated through your mindset. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, Arya, it's so impressive. Wow, amazing, amazing.
Thank you.
I think you should be working in Microsoft soon. We need to hire you as a teenager. Good. Very nice.
I think
Thanks so much for sharing.
She'll have her own company, I believe.
I know.
She'll
That's
be
true.
the
She's going to leave us very much behind. So
Thank you very
nice,
much.
very impressive, Arya. Amazing. I do have a set of questions which I'm going to ask you. So my first question is, see, you're a teenager. How you keep yourself motivated that this is what you're going to do? That just like how you look forward to your new experience, the challenges, how you work towards it.
I see everything as a learning opportunity. The successes, the failures, the new learning experiences, I try to see what can I learn from it and what can I use from that learning concept and implement into my future experience and improve for the next time. That's the way I keep motivated.
Okay, that's really good. So what is one thing you want to change in our society?
I believe that I want to change this conditioned belief that you can only achieve as much as your age. I believe that children, even if they have such amazing dreams, they can often deteriorate from it because of their age or others not having the same dreams as them. I believe that no matter what your dream is, you should pursue it, regardless of, how it came to be or who else has that dream, because that dream is the one that's going to take you places.
Good. So I'm thinking that we should write an email to Satya that we need to start people hiring from age of 14 if he wants intelligent people like Arya. Okay, that's good. So just one honest question. Do you think there is enough done for the teenager girls in the technology?
I think a lot has been done, actually. I think I know often people say, we need to do more, we need to do more. I actually believe that a lot of companies in tech, if we are talking specifically about the technology field, they have realized the lack of women in this industry. And there are so many programs enabling teenage girls to get into tech and get interested, such as Go Girl, Go Global, Girl Engineering and Power and IT, She Dares, Girl Geek Academy, and so many more. What I really think is the actual issue is that not many teenage girls, I go to a girls' school, so from a ground level, I'm saying, not many teenage girls actually are aware that these programs are occurring. And unless they do deep research, I think that there should be more promotion of tech in schools, especially for older girls. When they are trying to find potential careers, there should be so much more done to promote tech and show girls what can be exciting about tech. What are the benefits of getting into this industry?
That's really good point. And this something needs to be taken as a feedback. Okay, so how do you face breaking point or stressful time in your life?
So when I go through breaking points, when I face stressful times, I try to ask myself what exactly is making me feel this way, and I write it down. And then from there, I try to figure out a strategy on how can I solve this? How much time do I have, and how can I solve this quickly? Then after that, if I don't have a solution immediately, I try to take a break from the situation. Then I come back and then I come with a refreshed mindset and I'm able to actually create a strategy. And after that, I check if I'm still feeling overwhelmed. If I'm feeling overwhelmed just because of my feelings, or is there anything else that's causing me to feel this way?
Yeah, with your answer, I'm just thinking, am I talking to 14 years old? Okay. Yes, I think I am, but good advice. Very good. Okay. So my one more question is, because you're very active in the sports, you're very active in your school, you're also doing a lot in the technology. How you manage your time?
I believe when you're passionate about what you're doing and when you love all the activities you're doing, everything just comes with ease. However, my two biggest tips, and I've learned this from junior school, time management and prioritization. You need to prioritize your task based on the due dates, which I'm sure all of you do already. And time management has become such a crucial part of my life. So then I have a set schedule, so then I don't go over time, and I'm still able to have some free time for myself to relax.
That's good. So as we know that you're working on an application, so how you know it will be acceptable in the market, or how you found out that what's the value of that app in the market?
Well, when I was doing research, because when I first had this idea, I thought it's probably something else. So I did my research just out of curiosity. I actually found very little softwares and applications that drove the impact I wanted to create, that drove the, I suppose, the connection that I wanted to make with this community and technology. So I think there's definitely a market presence for this, as we need just a really impactful idea to flow through.
That's good. Actually, I just want to ask you more questions. Okay, I'll ask you one honest question now. One more honest question. I know I like to ask this honesty too many times, but from where you're getting inspired, Arya? Who is inspiring you so much? You're 14 years old. So I'm sure there is someone in your life or someone around you who inspire you. Who are they?
Okay, my biggest inspiration from a STEM and entrepreneurship point of view is Elon Musk. It's like I just find his mindset so unconventional. The concept, he has literally created a pivotal moment in our global society where he's changed the culture of so many people. I mean, with climate change, his cars are basically going to help us so much as it's run by electricity. It's going to reduce the carbon emissions in the air. SpaceX, I really want to know how I can improve my mindset and really shape it to become like his and sharp. So then I can also create changes and impacts like him.
Okay,
That's my
good.
biggest inspiration.
That's really good answer. So I'll just ask you one last question and then I'll give to audience if they want to ask you anything. My last question, where do you see yourself, because you're 14, so where do you see yourself 5 years time? Let's use that standard 5 years.
Well, I see myself having a clear plan on Pekshmi.
Mhm,
I see myself having much more ideas than I'm actually working on then.
mhm.
And I see myself really just having so much fun in my life. I try to keep every day as a festival in my life, something new, something exciting. And I think in 5 years from now, I'm probably going to be 19 in university. So I think it's going to be really fun. I'll have so much more independence and I'll be able to really create and drive ideas and drive more ideas with the new knowledge I'll have then.
That's good. I'll tell you one thing, Arya, you have a lot to share. You have so much knowledge. I think in just these few questions, I'm like, I think I should talk to you again. But I'm just looking at the time and I should give opportunity to others also from the audience to ask the questions. So anyone from audience have any questions for Arya? Anyone? So I should think there is no question. So, okay, I'll ask you then one more question. Just 1 second. Because I think you have covered yourself in the future of like what you want to do in the future. Okay, I can see.
I believe Miss Rao had a question.
Yeah. So yeah, what was the question? Let me check.
My interest in technology.
Okay.
I come from a tech family, thorough tech family. So when I was little, I didn't really understand, but when I was always interested in tech from a creative point of view, I really liked robotics when I was little. So I'd always be trying to create little designs and see how can I create robots, and I would show them to my mom and dad. They'd be like, "This is how you can do it in, using a real software, and we can help you with the equipment." I think it's just I've always been surrounded by tech and just the potential of tech, and I see tech really driving our humanity and really just evolving us all together. So that's really where my interest comes from.
That's good. That's good. Thanks, Arya. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I really feel very confident that our future, especially for the women in technology, is very secure after meeting you, Arya. And I really feel very proud about you. Congratulations to your parents. And I think you really have a way to go. Sky is the limit. And I think in 5 years, I can really say, if we are in touch, I will say that you will be really so high doing what you're supposed to do. No limit. And then we'll remember. This was the first interview you did with us, Arya. Amazing, amazing, Arya. Congratulations for all your good work. You should feel proud. Your friends should feel proud. I'm feeling very proud. Just I'm interviewing you today here. Amazing work. Really good. Good work. Good work.
Thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks so much for coming today, Arya. And thanks everyone for listening to DevOps and Arya. Please, if you have any further questions, do reach out at Arya's. I'm in touch with Arya's mom. That is how I get to know about her. So if you have any questions or if you want to call her as a motivational speaker for your kids or your schools, please get in touch with Arya. I would say she's really good to motivate the kids. Good. Thanks, everyone, and have a nice evening. Thank you. See you then. See ya. Bye.